up? It's Shelby Girl Gaming. I'm on my own hosted server. I'm gonna be reviewing the Primordial Tyrant Server Mod. They do have some mutants that I do want to go over. Now, the way to find them, you have to go into the herbivores. Obviously, because if I go into carnivores, they're not gonna be there. They're always at the end. So if I go back and hit herbivores, if you scroll mostly all the way down, you got all these new guys down here. You got basically the Abyssal Rex, Gold Rush, Brimstone, Abyssal, which is the Spino, Thunder, Ostronova, Frost, Toxic, the Brimstone Spino. You have the Matriarch, and you also have the Mother Ava. So we're going to start off with is the Abyssal Rex, and they do not have any other skins. I don't know if they can us, so I'm going to go in as a female, and we'll just, kind of, hello, we'll kind of see. Obviously, we're huge, but, this is the Abyssal Rex, as they're drinking. The drinking animation's the same as the regular Rex. I'm not going to be able to eat that. Oh yeah, I am. So, as you can see, their animations don't last as long. I wonder if the footsteps change. Oh, they still got the footsteps changed on here. That's cool. Different biomes. My favorite one is here. Could be worked on a little bit better. But this is the Abyssal Rex. His run isn't that fast. Unfortunately. It is pretty slow. It's not like the Hypo where you can just, trot and you'll, cover half the map. We're gonna do the crouch run for this dinosaur. This mutant, and we're gonna see how that goes, if it's any faster or if it's around the same or if it doesn't do anything at all. So it is a pretty nice dinosaur, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the skeleton look on this dinosaur. And now we're just gonna do a little of a run. It's slightly faster, not by much, but it is a good piece of art. It is actually really is a good dinosaur that you can play as. I mean, there are servers like Kids Corner who do have them, but most of the time you do have to put applications in to be one of these dinosaurs. So right now we're just going to get into the calls. Let me get out of this glare. So the way I do the calls is we're going to do 1 call, 2 call, 4 call, F call, and 3 call. So we're going to start off with the 1. Okay, and we're gonna hit 2. Now, this is gonna be probably the most friendliest sounding besides Thunder. We're gonna hit the 4 call now. That kind of reminds me of the 2 call, but, it has a little different tone into it, the F call. And then we have the 3 call. Alright, and now we do have a 10% damage little pad over here. We're going to see how much, if it actually even takes damage. I know people can hit it twice and it dies. So yeah, we do take damage. And I don't know how many times it'll take to die, but it's easier than waiting this. Oh, wow. As I go the wrong direction, I had a little motion going on over there. Alright. I mean, this guy is pretty tough, but, I mean, once you, get a pew to, hit it twice, it's basically dead. Oh, there we go. The most graceful way to die. Alright, we're gonna hit herbivores again, and then we're gonna go into the Gold Rush. Now, Gold Rush cannot die. And when I say Gold Rush cannot die, Gold Rush does not die. Now, the run is quick. It is pretty quick. It is pretty nice, though. This dinosaur is also pretty nice. It's called Gold Rush, but honestly, it looks a little bit more orange. I mean, I do like the color scheme. It is pretty nice. Now, like I said, this dinosaur does not die at all. Whatsoever. I'm running over the damage pad, and nothing's happening. Now you see how fast he is. We're gonna go ahead and start doing the ambush speed. Now the ambush speed is pretty fast. It is actually pretty cool, and yeah, let's head off to do such. I mean, yes, it can attack pretty well. What is that? Weapon torch, fire torch, campfire. Oh, I can put that with my foot. Look at this. It's just a little tush. I can drool on it and it just go out. Now its eating should be the exact same. Yeah, and once again, like I said, when you get done, you know, drinking and eating, once you get to your fill, you can literally just get out and then book it. Now we're gonna get to the calls for this guy. One call. Doesn't sound too bad. The 2 call kind of sounds like a what is it? A sad elephant type looking thing, sounding thing. You also have the 4 call. No explanation there. The 2 call sounds like, I think either it's the Ostro's F call or the Ostro's 2 call, but it sounds like it's slowed down quite a bit. The 4 call I still think is a Velociraptor. Might be wrong. The F call is a Suko. I hope I'm not the only one, you know, thinking that. And then we have 3. 3 is, I would assume, Giga? I don't quite know, honestly. It just sounds something that's supposed to be on an Apex. So that's Thunder. Thunder can die as well. As you can see, I was just jumping over, not even touching it, but the scarring on Thunder is typically the same as the Utah's. I wonder if I just jump on it, will it do anything? No, you have to go over it. Alright, we're gonna die, like, soon. Yep! Alright, there went Thunder. I believe we're off to now to see the Astronova. Astronova is actually fun to play if you find a server that allows it to be playable. Because this guy, you can, like, cover an entire freaking map with, like, no joke. It is cool. Can we eat trees? Yes, that is also another thing. There is a dinosaur that can eat trees. This guy does not die. Literally. I'm just being mean to the others. Our footsteps are a lot smaller than what they're supposed to be. But what can I say? Woo! That sounds better with this little guy. Alright, we're gonna do his Alright, we're gonna do his ambush. Now, I love this skin. I actually did not know that the blue feathers actually were glowing feathers and that they actually pulsate. So, that they actually go in lighten and darken. I actually couldn't see that until I watched somebody's video from, I forget who I was watching, and I saw that they actually had that. And his run is a lot faster than you think. Like I said, you can clear an entire map by running. Oh, now we're back to normal speed. And I can still put out the fire. Oh no, my foot's on fire. That's cool. Oh, that's neat. Oh, yeah, and like I said, you can't die. Now we're gonna get to the calls of this guy. I warn you now, the 3 call does not fit. Or do you ever think that this would come from this little guy? He's actually pretty big, but you wouldn't expect it. So we're gonna hit his 1 call. Doesn't sound that much different. Here's the 2 call. We're gonna hit the 4 call. I swear to God, the person who ever made that 4 call just wanted to scream his lungs off. The F call. There we go. I think it is the F call for the for Thunder's little 2 call. And then we're gonna hit the 3 call, which, like I said, it is very, very weird to think that this little guy can actually make a sound this freaking big. It sounds like an Apex. It sounds nothing that this little tiny thing could do. It's not really that small, but... That's my point exactly. This guy is freaking bomb. And yes, he does lay down. He just... whoop. He lays down faster than he stands up. I thought I could see something on this leg right here. It looks a little weird. No. So, with the Ostronova, the thing about the Ostronova is you can't really kill anything for prey. The most that you ever do to it is break its leg unless they have changed it. I can't really test that out. I don't have anything that's an AI that will be able to do such, like limp or anything. He's not really fun to, try to kill things with. It's fun when you want to break somebody's leg, but other than that, you won't do any damage to anybody else. That's the pain in the, tickish part. But it is fun to play. You can nest in. You can nest as a Ostronova. It is quite fun when you become the little baby Ostronova. You're completely all black, and your tails and your feathers are only white, and you are considered. You are technically called a snowflake. And that's what they call those. Now, I'm trying to get all this stuff done. I have 4 more left to go. This is Frost. Frost, I'm not gonna lie, he needs more work. I mean, you got all these, and he runs pretty slow. You got all these, this mutant skin, you got this one. This is why I don't like it. I mean, it just looks like it was not really... wanting to be finished all the way. It looks like there's only bits and pieces. It looks like a porcelain doll. I mean, you got the Abyssal, who you can see has work into it. You've had the Ostronova that has had work to put into it. I mean, it's just, this one, to me, and I'm not gonna lie, once you see Toxic, you'll see what I mean. Frost looked like it was half-assed done. I know, I'm gonna say it as it is, it was half-assed done. When you see that the brimstone lines go away, you can still sort of see them. When the abyssal stuff goes away, you can still sort of see it. This guy's named Frost, right? And you can see the bits and pieces I'm talking about, like, down here. And then they completely just, go away. And it's like they were never there. You can't see where they're at. And it's like it's nothing that's, a dinosaur that's complete. But he does have a fast, not Ostronova fast, but he's decently fast. Now, to the one call that I've been telling you guys that sucks when you try to go ahead and do it. Well, here's his one call. It is freaking long. Okay, now it just finished, actually, before I started talking. That is the one call that you do not want to press when you're in a battle, or that if you kill something, do not do that while you're around something else is around you, because you will not be able to do jack diddly squat. Now we're going to just go into his 2 calls, which is still friendly, even though he puffs those little clouds. We're going to do his 4 call. My goodness, sounds like he's more pissed off than scared. Alright, now we're going to go into the F calls. It's just a deeper burp. Alright, and we're going to hit his 3 call. Alright, and like I said, he can die just like Thunder can. I'm just going to be a smart one and just, cut off my trot so it goes a lot faster. As I do the wrong turn. I think Thunder and Frost are pretty strong. It's hard for both of them to kill each other, even as both as mutants. It's kind of funny though. And I should die. There we go. He does have a beautiful blue neck. I will not deny that. I love Frost's neck. Alright, who are we on to next? Toxic. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Toxic is my favorite. Toxic, I could see like the green spots going all the way down, but Toxic is a gorgeous giga. And don't get me wrong, I am a big fan of blue, but when you throw in these colors combined together, they are freaking gorgeous. I wish they did give him, like, you know, glowing toenails and, you know, a little bit more on his, like, underjaw spikes so that they are more green. But this guy's pretty cool. So he does have a good run. He is massively huge compared to a Giga. A Giga looks like it's half grown compared to this guy. Now we're going to test out the crouches. And them ambushes. I'm not gonna lie as well, I do like the crest. I like how it kind of bleeds down. It looks like he had, you know, around his eyes, it looks like he had, like, you know, glowing makeup, and he started crying, and he's like, no! But other than that, this guy actually is really gorgeous, so let's test this out. And if you guys notice, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because of YouTube, the little drops on his face, like, come down, they're little squares. And when you start running, if you start running, you can actually really see them very well. Okay, so I'm gonna get to this poor guy's call. Like how his teeth look like they're going the other way. But we're gonna get to his one call. Awesome! We're gonna go to the 2 calls. I'm not gonna lie, still doesn't sound friendly, but I'll take it. 4 call. He sounds like, kinda like I do if I see a clown. I'm gonna kick your butt, but yet again, I'm also terrified of you. We're gonna hit the F call. Now, that kinda sounds a little bit better than this. The 2 call. That 2 call, scary as hell. Now we're gonna hit his 3 call, and then we're gonna hit go off and go on to the other last 2 dinosaurs. Last 3. Alright. And his 3 roars are kind of different. You can also see, like, the spit coming straight up. Alright, let's see how much it takes for you to die, buddy boy. I wanna see. I'm making so many bodies. Shoot, I could live off the server. This little test server. Oh, this is amazing. All of that, yeah. I also forgot to mention, he dies pretty fast. And all of the mutants, as in Abyssals, the Gold Rush, the Brimstones, Thunder, and Frost, and the Astronova, well, not Astronova, they do bleed. Gold Rush does bleed. I have not seen anybody attack an Astronova, so I can't really give you that for sure. Toxic's blood is still, you know, the typical red. They haven't fixed that yet, but I mean, it's cool, but once you, like, you have enough mutants on a server and you just have, you know, glowing blood everywhere, it gets kind of annoying. So now we're off to Mr. Brimstone Spino. Now let me get close on the skin. Like I said, the texture and the skin and the colors that they chose looks a lot better. Like, I mean, a lot better than the Brimstone Rex. I mean, look at the freaking difference in this. Look at this. This Spino is freaking absolutely gorgeous. The Brimstone Rex, it looks like it needs a lot of work. It looks like it was just, you know, like a phase 1, like a beta. But even in nighttime, this guy is gorgeous. It's just, I cannot certainly see a Spino being like this, but that's the point of having a mutant. Alright, so we've seen his run. His run's pretty freaking slow. And I mean slow, I mean as in very fucking slow. Alright, now we're going to do his crouch run, and like the Brimstone Rex, the Brimstone Spino, once again, also needs food to survive. It has to constantly eat, or it's gonna die. So we're going to go with his little run. As you see, it's slightly faster. And we're going to... yeah, it's not really that much of a difference, but let's go with the calls. That's cool, but yet again, that is the longest call that I've ever had seen for a dinosaur. We're gonna go with his 2 call. We want to see how cute the 2 call is, if it's friendly, or if it sounds like it's gonna scare the living crap out of you. Alright, so we do have the Abyssal Spino. I also am comparing it to the the Abyssal Rex that is having its hell of a time just laying there. So the Abyssal Spino is pretty darn cool. Like I said, they all do need their water. Oh my god, that is so slow. There's a trot. They all do need water. The Brimstones need food to survive. They're just like a Hypo Rex. If you're playing Abyssal, the only thing you have to worry about is your water. We're gonna do a crouch run just to, kind of show you how fast it is compared to, its normal sprint. So we're gonna do its ambush speed to see how much faster that is compared to its sprint. Then we'll get into the calls. Like I said, the calls go from broadcast friendly, broadcast friendly, holy shit, help me, to F call, and then to I'm gonna kill you. So here's his ambush. It's faster than the Rex, but it's still not that fast. A normal Spino could outdo it. Alright, now let's get to their calls. Now, this guy's one call was toned down a bit because it was pretty loud. I mean, you could literally hear this thing from across the map. I'm glad they kind of toned it down a bit, but I think they toned it down a little too far. We're gonna hit their 2 call. This poor guy's like, please be friends with me. Well, everybody else around me has died, and I'm just gonna try to be friendly. Alright, we're gonna hit the holy shit, help me. Which it kind of does sound like a holy shit, help me. We're gonna hit their F call. That would scare the crap out of me if I was in any game and one of those just decides to, crouch and get real close to me and just hit hello. Alright, now we're gonna get into the I'm gonna kill you. It is also loud. I do forgive. Just forgive me for that. Oh, maybe they didn't turn it up. They had it toned down again as well. Alright, now we're gonna see how much it takes for this guy to die. Da 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 da. Yes, it hurts this guy to go in circles, apparently. How much does it do? Oh. Got off my rhythm. Holy crap. Whoop. Oh, it should... Oh, no, it didn't last as long as the others. The Brimstone and the Abyssal lasted longer. Alright, let's see who we got next. And see... Yes, I still have enough time to be recording. We have Thunders. I don't know why they named it Thunders, but I prefer it still being considered a Sparky. It is basically supposed to be a Halloween mutant version of... Oh, these people actually move. It's supposed to be a Halloween version of, a Utah, but it's also a mutant. It is pretty cool. Now, he's decently fast. I mean, it doesn't outrun that Gold Rush, to be quite honest with you. Now, Now, we're gonna do his ambush, and so much glare. As you can look, I'm going to float towards the human. Alright, we're gonna run towards the human. Now, it is pretty fast. Whee! And we are massively bigger than the human. We are the Thunders are the size of a normal aloe. I'm not gonna deny that. It is pretty darn cool. Oh, even jumping over it does that. Okay, that's cool. So let's get into the calls, shall we? These calls should sound familiar to you. The one call reminds me of a velo. Alright guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace! Alright guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!
Waiting for you.